Welcome to the Friday edition of Take 5 here at The Journey, and I have an interesting scripture to share with you today. It's found in Exodus 8, verse 23. God saying this, I will put a division between my people and thy people. Tomorrow shall this sign be. You know, it was an interesting thing that God really puts this line between us and the world. There's the blessing of the Lord upon us, while the blessing of the Lord's not with us over here. You know, I say this all the time. The worst day with Jesus is better than the best day with the devil. I think about that all the time. You know what? I don't serve God for what I can get. I serve God because He loved me. It's not if God never does another thing for me, I pray that I could serve Him and give Him my life totally every day, even though He never does anything for us. But that's not the case. The case is, because we're His people, God blesses us and puts His hand upon us. And He loves us, and He shows us favor, and He promotes us. And it's very important to understand, we were not a people, but now we are a people. We were this no nation, now we're engrafted into a nation. We are His holy people. And you know what? God looks at us and He can see the homes where Jesus has come into people's hearts. He can see the Christians. He understands, and He said, you know what, even back in the Old Testament, where they were actually going to put the blood upon the doorpost and the lintel, that God says, tonight, I'm not going to touch the ones with the blood on the doorpost. And He made a distinction. He made a distinction between God's people and the world. I want you to know you're God's people. You really are God's people. And whether He does anything more than just save you, it's a glorious life. Thank God for that. I love you. I want you to say to yourself this day, God is a good God and the devil's a bad devil.